What happened with Yella?
Yella got a fucking Fed case. Like, it was a free clout king Yella up on the free.
He's been in for how many
king.
years, and how much more does he look like?
Yella
Yella
been in for like 2 years now.
Okay.
Like 2 years. I think he got like a year left. But Yella caught a Fed case, you know. Damn, Adam, we finna really talk about this shit.
It's cool, man.
No, I got you.
That.
Yella got into it with Cardi, bro. Yella, you remember that shit? Like, Yella had something with Cardi. Remember, Cardi, my sister, love her. Like, we ain't doing none of this about her. This ain't this her now. Right. Him and her, they had something going on, and he said that they supposed to have a show in Vegas, not her. The Migos supposed to have a show in Vegas.
Right.
And Yella was on Instagram doing a whole bunch of cap, you feel me, with his guns, and the police pulled him over with his guns and shit. Like, oh, you was on Instagram saying you gonna go do this to them and that. You feel me? They got the hip hop police in Vegas and shit.
Really, in Vegas too?
Yeah, for real. Like, I ain't never seen that shit till I went to Vegas.
Wow.
Like, I'm like, whoa, that shit is crazy.
Damn, so he actually got caught up for that. Because I remember that was the last time we really saw a lot of Yellow was when he was like yelling into his phone, getting pissed off at Offset and all that.
Yeah, on the G. It's a video on YouTube. The police pull him over. It's they body cam footage.
Right.
He had the gun stuck in his dick. Like, they searched him. They finna let him go. Then another cop pull up, and they like, hold on, let me search him again. And double back and find a gun in his dick and shit. And
wow.
He like, motherfucker, this and that. And they locked him up.
Holy shit.
Fed case. He got out on house arrest and then did some other shit and got locked up.
As somebody who knew Cardi from back in the day, though, did you feel like that whole situation, did it get too disrespectful of Cardi and Offset?
Yeah, no, it ain't got, no, they ain't had, it was Yella. They ain't do shit. They weren't really saying nothing. Offset, I was done. Offset called Yella phone, like, Offset called him on some player shit. Yella just get reckless. That's just Yella, you feel me?
Right.
They was cool. I talked to her soon as that shit happened. Like, soon as they got in doing that goofy shit, I instantly hit her like, look, I'm gonna holler at him. Woo, his ass tweaking, bro. Like, I ain't tripping on him, but his ass just tweaking.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me?
Is that crazy? Like, I've seen a lot of people that I knew become, really famous, but I mean, she reached like mega celebrity status, and you knew her when she was more or less a regular chick, right?
Like, I seen Shorty do it. She did it.
Did you think that she had that kind of potential back then?
Hell yeah, for sure. She always, cause it's her energy, bro. That's like Dex. You know Dex from my hood.
Right.
You know, the first song Dex ever got is with me.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dex, let's go watch some old interviews with Dex. Yeah, Billionaire, I used to sleep on Billionaire couch. Thanks,
right.
Disrespecting me, just be saying like, that's my man, you feel me?
Right.
Like, I used to sleep on Billionaire couch. He's the one that saw me rapping, you feel me? Like, everything Dex know come from me. He called me Pops. When you talk to Dex, ask me.
Right.
Every time from him. I talk
crazy.
to Dex every other day.
Explain to us how you guys came to know Cardi and shit, because there's a lot of fans who want to paint it as being some weird shit where she was just like a fan or whatever. Like, what was the context of how you guys all became cool?
Tommy G's. Tommy G's is Cardi ex man. Remember the dude that should be on Love and Hip Hop that was in jail?
Right, okay.
Ooh, this and that. That's our homie. And Paparazzi Poe. Paparazzi Poe is Tommy G's man. Like, they best friends. They paid Yella for a feature. Yella went out there.
Okay.
Yella did a song and a video with Paparazzi Poe and Tommy G's. They lost the video. The video never got dropped. On the G, Cardi was just a scribble back then, I think. You feel me? She was just on the block. But she was still paped up, fresh as hell, like new Pelly on. Like, she still looked like how she is now. You feel me? She was doing what she was doing. But we met up with them through that, and then she came to Chicago. She had a show. And she used to post. I had a song called Costa Rica. I don't know if you ever heard it. Like, I'm fresh from Costa Rica.
Right.
I'm in my connect in Costa Rica. I got a song like that. She used to always post that on her story all the time.
Right.
So when she said she had a show in Chicago, she by herself is just her and Poe. She's like, I need somebody to go with me to the show, you feel me? So she hit us up. She sent Poe to the block, dropped Poe off on the block. He come whatever with all his chains on this shit. You feel me? Like, little folks ready to eat on his ass. I'm like, nah, bro, y'all tripping, bro. These are our people. We gotta be cool. Like, you feel me? Like, I give Poe some. Poe got his thing on him. We good. Long story short, we go to the club, get it busting. You feel me? She clicked with me. You feel me? It's just like, she felt the bro vibe. I felt the sis vibe. That's all that was. As soon as I hit New York, every time I hit New York, she called me. Where you at? Pull up to the studio. This and that. We get it in just like that.
That's what's up.
That's real love. You feel me? Like, I ain't gotta reach out a million times when I did the song. When I did the song in the video, I ain't had to go run around and look for her. Nah, hit her one time, she send me location, just like that.
Right.
You feel me? Like, then we did the video the next day.
How do you feel about Dex and his whole, everything that we've seen happen with him, whether he's been going to rehab lately and we've seen him kind of, you know, it's like, it feels like he kind of had like a lot of, like he was like an energy rapper. He used to say that he was making energy music when he first came out. And then it kind of sucks. It's like the shitty thing about seeing somebody get too deep into the drugs is that like the energy kind of goes away at a certain point, right?
Yeah, you know, Dex always had that energy. You know, he gonna get over of it. You know, everybody had their downs. You know, a lot of people got shit going on in their life that they don't speak on. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? He just probably keep a lot of shit to himself right now.
Yeah.
And everybody be saying like, go talk to him. Maybe he don't want to talk to people sometimes. It's just how life go. I be feeling that way myself. You feel me? Like sometimes you get lost in them drugs for real, bro. But
Right.
he'll get over it. I know Dex. He's strong. You feel me? Like that's a good kid.
It is crazy because it's like we've seen so many people lose their lives to just violence, and then the other side of it is the drugs. That we just seen way too many talented people like just end up basically sacrificing themselves at a certain point by just getting too deep into that shit.
That shit be crazy. That's why I be just staying on a drink here and there. You feel me? Probably smoke a little weed. I don't do no extra. I do pop a little yerks here and there, but I be cool. You feel me?
Right. Pop a little yerk.
He took about, hold on. That sound like more just a little bit.
I've never heard of yerk before. That's
that's Chicago shit.
That's an E-pill or something, I'm assuming?
That's Percocet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Okay,
call them yerks, you feel me?
all right. Yeah, I feel you. All right, so I want to ask this though: is like if you're talking to a kid from like your area where you grew up and shit, like how, I feel like I always end up asking rappers this question these days, but like how do you talk to them and what kind of advice do you give them in terms of how to keep themselves, you know, safe and everything, in terms of how to keep their respect, but then also how to stay away from all this bullshit that is basically just like set up to sabotage any like young people in Chicago?
I mean, Chicago kids is like, you can't really tell Chicago kids nothing. I was one of them, you feel me? I got 4 little brothers. I just lost one of my little brothers, you feel me? Like a month right before Duck, right after Duck, you feel me? Like, you feel me? So you can't tell them none. I try to talk to the kids and tell them like, bro, if you're gonna do what you do it smart, you feel me? Like, this gang shit ain't what it is. You feel me? I found it out the hard way, you feel me? Like, I never knew until I went to jail. I think this Lil J calling right here on the G. I think I went to jail and fucking found all that shit out, bro. But that gang shit, I be telling them that shit ain't about nothing, you feel me? Cause ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you, bro, when you in there, you feel me? All you gonna have is your family. You go kill somebody for a block, that block ain't gonna look out for you. My mama told me the same thing, my daddy told me the same thing. I found out the hard way, you feel me? Like, and I grew up in a nice household. Like, my mom and my father still together. You feel me? I wasn't one of them kids out here just reckless. Like, they used to sit me down and talk to me, but that shit was going in one ear out the other. You feel me? Like, my daddy was a gangster for sure. You feel me? Like, he did what he did.
Right.
But that shit still going one out the other. And I got big cousins. Then us right now, whether we big homies or not, to the world we look like big homies just because we rappers, bro.
Right.
You feel me? On that block, like St. Lawrence, say for instance, St. Lawrence. Just because Duck from St. Lawrence, to the world, he's the boss from St. Lawrence. Like, because he's the biggest rapper from over there, you feel me? Like, whether that's true or not, you feel me? Like,
that's a weird thing about street shit nowadays is that
crazy.
Just by like, you know, wherever you were at prior to this, like just by becoming a popular rapper, all of a sudden you get treated like you're a fucking mob boss, right?
Like, yeah, and then to the world you portrayed as this fucking leader, as this mob leader. Like, that's the shit with Rollo. Me and my man just talking about this shit with Rollo. I think what they said, they had shit with weed on Rollo, but they got him saying because he a leader, that Rico act shit. You feel me? Like, that shit crazy, bro.
That's another reason for you to get out of Chicago too, is that it's just you just being there and them knowing that you're associated with certain groups. It's only a matter of time till they can really put it all together and be like, hey, even if you weren't there when so-and-so got killed, you're in a music video saying that you're with this.
Yeah.
So therefore you're a part of it.
That shit crazy. I got the fuck up out of Chicago.
Yeah.
Took my family with me. We got going, you feel me? And I was trying to get ducked and do the same thing.
Yeah.
You feel me? They supposed to been going to Atlanta, but they still stayed in Iraq for a second.
Right. I seen people making videos about you, basically saying that FBG is like kind of falling apart ever since Duck died, and that you're not allowed in certain neighborhoods, and that you fell out with mad people. How do you feel about people saying
That's
that
the
shit?
internet, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's just the internet. Like, I don't know, but from the outside looking in, they would say that, you feel me, because they don't see everybody together right now.
Right.
And then there was just a lot of wacky shit going on when Duck died. Like, people were saying, like, somebody set folks up, like, from our circle type shit.
Right.
But, you feel me, that's just internet shit. You feel me? Like, I try to stay away from all the blogs and shit, because that's what get me on them bitches, because once I see it, I'm going to respond. Once I know it's some bullshit or some false shit, I gotta speak on it. Like when Buddy posts with the hoodie, I speak on it. When Young and Ace post something about Duck, I speak on it, because I feel like once I see it, I gotta say something. So sometimes I gotta put my phone down. Like, bro, let me just stay the fuck off the internet for like a day or something, bro. Like,
Right.
because every time I post something, they gonna take it and they gonna put that shit up every time. And they ain't gonna talk about the good part. They just gonna take the bad part of the video. I just promoted my whole mixtape, or I just did a million views in 2 weeks, this and that. I just talked all that, but at the end of the live, I said, oh yeah, and Buddy, you said something about my man, I'm gonna fuck you up. Ooh. They ain't put none of the good part on there. They just cut that part and put the bad part, what I'm talking about, type shit. You feel me?
Right.
Like, but that's why they get paid.
Yeah.
They get mad.
No, I see it for sure. Do you like how do you feel about the media in general and the way that they treat all this? Do you feel like with the way that like Instagram is sort of like propped up to like it's like these viral little chunks of like whether it's a tweet or an Instagram live or whatever, it's like it's not just World Star or Academics or No Jumper at this point. There's like hundreds of thousands of accounts who want to fucking find these little nuggets of content and manage to get some clout by being able to like call it a thing, like make a story out of it, right? And I mean, you guys get it worse than anybody. Like, is it kind of crazy living under that
shit is irritating,
microscope?
Cause that shit, it be fake. A lot of the shit, like they be making up, and then when you watch the videos, like I got my road manager over there. He said he watched the video earlier. He said that somebody was like, oh yeah, I be knowing people that's close to people in FBG. That's how I got my resource. Who the fuck you know? Tell me who the fuck you know. Who you get your resource from?
Right.
Don't nobody know you fucking goofy. I'm looking at these videos, looking at these old ass niggas like, who you know? You just making shit up, bro. Like, y'all ass ain't probably never been through the hood, never on the block. I never seen you. What are you talking about? All the bloggers be thinking they knowing something, like, and they be upcoming bloggers, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I can't really be mad, because when I say something to them, then I'm helping them, you feel me? Like, I'm clouting they shit up.
Right.
But when I be saying this shit, I be like, bro, all this shit is just false. Like, you probably got that little part right, but the rest of the shit you be saying is false. Like, they be saying that people killed this person. Have you seen this shit, bro? Like, they be really saying, like, this names, like, this person killed this many people from this side.
Yep.
How do you know this? I don't even know this, and I'm right there, over there. Like, how do you know this?
Right. And it's crazy, man. Like, because sometimes you can really find a video saying, like, this person, this rapper killed this many people, and here's who they are. And a lot of it seems like it's kind of just based on the YouTube comments of like the YouTube commenters think that so and so killed this guy, so I think it probably is safe to say he killed him.
I remember that shit to what's Buddy name from Florida when little ex got killed. They try to say he killed them.
Right, Soldier Kid.
Yeah, they try to say he did it on folks off some comments. Fuck that man whole career up, you feel me? Now people don't even want to fuck with him, you feel me? Like, and he was hard. Yeah. You feel me? Like, and now niggas don't want to fuck with him because that bullshit, like niggas saying that he killed X, you feel me? RIP X too, by the way.
Right. No, rest in peace for sure.